And when I tell you, my head swiveled around so quick because the tone of the staff was, you want to take a sandwich from me and give it to the help? Like, that's basically what she was saying. And I just knew that in that moment, if I had said something to her, it was not going to be anything nice. It wasn't going to be anything professional or pleasant. So I opted to just remain silent. Welcome to the Friends in Beauty podcast, a safe space for ambitious beauty industry creatives to have real talk, get real answers, and practical tools to grow their businesses. My name is Tayana Robinson, and I'm a makeup artist, beauty educator, and the creator of Friends in Beauty. I created Friends in Beauty to support like-minded creatives just like you on their quest to connect, network, and build genuine relationships within the beauty community. Join me every week as me and my special guests reveal the keys to success and longevity in the beauty industry, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. You ready? Hey, what's up? It's your best friend in beauty, Tayana Robinson. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast. I am so happy to have you here with me, and I hope you're listening to this episode in high spirits and in good health. If you are a friend in beauty, I welcome you to join the Friends in Beauty Facebook community. If you're looking for a community of like-minded, ambitious friends in beauty to virtually connect with, network, and share resources, then click the link down below in the show description to join our community. And I'll be there to welcome you with open arms. Also, follow Friends in Beauty on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty. What I like to do is something called the Friends in Beauty Friday feature, where every Friday I spotlight a different friend in beauty and their accomplishments. So no matter how big or small you think it is, I want to shout you out. I want to send you some good vibes. So all you have to do is use the hashtag FIB Friday feature, tag Friends in Beauty on something that you have accomplished, and I'll share it with the community. Additionally, the Friends in Beauty podcast is available on several platforms. We're on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google, YouTube, you name it. And whatever platform you are listening from right now, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into the Friends in Beauty podcast. I truly appreciate you so much. And I would love it even further if you took the time to leave a 5-star rating, a review, a comment, a like, a share, a subscribe, or something to let me know how you feel about the Friends in Beauty podcast. I would absolutely love it. And also, I have to tell you that you should join the Friends in Beauty mailing list tribe if you haven't already, because they are the first to know about all things Friends in Beauty, and I send out different business resources, tips, and advice throughout the week. So if that's something that you're interested in, the link for that will be in the description as well. And last but not least, the most important thing is to share the Friends in Beauty podcast with your other friends in beauty, your family, your friends, anybody that you think could benefit from the information that is being shared. Share away to help me grow the Friends in Beauty community. Now, on this episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast, I want to do a little story time because it's been a long time since I hit y'all with a story, and something interesting happened to me this past weekend that I want to share with you just to get your opinion and share my thoughts about how I would have handled the situation, and also just to ask you if you've been through this. So let me just go ahead and jump into it. So I don't know if you all know or if I've ever mentioned it before, but I have stepped away from doing weddings. Okay, if you see me doing a wedding, then that means that it's somebody that I know, more than likely, right? I kind of stepped back from doing weddings because it's just not something that I completely enjoy doing. I've never had a bad experience doing a wedding. All of my brides and the bridesmaids have been super cool. Never any bridezillas or anything like that. I always have great experiences. It's just that I think that people who are getting married deserve someone who is really into bridal, you know what I'm saying? And I know other makeup artists who are bridal. They live, eat, sleep, breathe. They just love everything about bridal, and that's not me. I'm more so focused on education. I more so love doing things like this, the podcast, or just my special occasion clients that you just go in, do what they need to do, leave, or photo shoots. I absolutely love photo shoots. But this past weekend, I did a wedding, and oh my God, my bride was so freaking gorgeous. I can't wait to get those pictures back. Oh my gosh, she looks so freaking stunning. Her dresses, because she was married a Nigerian man. She had like several dresses that she had to change into, but she looked amazing. So I did a wedding this past weekend. The way that I know the bride is through her best friend. Her best friend recommended me to her to do her engagement photos, and then she asked me to do her wedding, and I liked her a lot. So I was like, I'll do your wedding, girl. That's all good. So she had a lot of bridesmaids, so I had to bring her along. 2 other makeup artists with me. Shout out to Jennifer and Asha for helping me and holding me down this past weekend for the wedding. But long story short, there was a bridesmaid who kind of said something that I felt was inappropriate. I definitely took offense to it. But in that moment, I was like, I cannot respond to her because I don't want to come off as like unprofessional or, start something up and it be a whole thing. So basically what happened was that and I hope that I'm not offending the bride or anybody by sharing this, but this is something I want to share because I'm pretty sure that other people have either been through this or they may go through this. This is something that has literally never happened to me before. So we were at the wedding. The bride had already told me ahead of time that she was going to have breakfast for us and everything. So I thought that was super sweet because, a lot of times we don't get fed doing some of these jobs. But she had like a whole bunch of sandwiches and stuff for us when we got there and like the bridesmaids. But when we arrived, of course, we were like the first people there. We didn't know which sandwiches were which. So we just went ahead and just started working. And then eventually the bride's best friend, who is one of my clients, we were, catching up. I was doing her makeup, catching up and everything. She had asked me if we had eaten yet. And I just explained to her like, we didn't know what sandwiches were, which sandwiches were which. So we just decided to wait. So she's like, oh no, I got sandwiches for y'all. Y'all need to definitely eat. So after she got finished doing her makeup, she went and she was trying to locate the 3 sandwiches for me and the 2 other makeup artists, and she couldn't find them. Then she came back and she said, I found 2. Let me try to find the other one. She even offered to for us to order from somewhere, and they were just going to, pay for it. I thought that was super sweet as well. But long story short, she ended up finding the sandwich that was, supposed to belong to me. And one of the other bridesmaids who had been acting a little shady, I guess, for lack of a better explanation. Long story short, she found out that one of the bridesmaids had the sandwich, right? And was kind of going back and forth with her about how she needed to give the sandwich back or pay, and the girl was just being mean or whatever. So the bridesmaid, this is what I took offense to, y'all. The bridesmaid tells her, oh, so you want to take a sandwich from me to give to the staff? And when I tell you, my head swiveled around so quick because the tone of the staff was, you want to take a sandwich from me and give it to the help? Like, that's basically what she was saying. And I just knew that in that moment, if I had said something to her, it was not going to be anything nice. It wasn't going to be anything professional or pleasant. So I opted to just remain silent because I was the lead makeup artist. I didn't want to set a bad example for the other ladies that were there, even though I'm familiar with them and everything like that. But it's just like, what? Like the staff. So when the bride found out about it, she was very disappointed. She was apologizing. Even the other young lady was apologizing just for that foolishness of it, because the girl didn't even pay for the sandwiches. Like, you're basically smuggling sandwiches. Like, I've told so many people this story so far, and the feedback that I have gotten is just like hilarious. People like, oh, you got a sandwich smuggler. Someone was saying that I should have said, if you were hungry, just say that. Like, he was like, I could have had the whole room laughing if I was just like, if you was hungry, just say that. Like, it's all good. Like, eat the sandwich, baby. Eat the sandwich. But you're literally like stealing a sandwich, hiding it, trying to act like you don't have it, and then you're going to say, oh, you want to take a sandwich from me to get to the staff when you already ate your sandwich, girl. Like, it was just crazy to me. So just in hindsight, like, just sharing it with some of my friends, I even told my mother about it. People were just like, what? Are you serious? Like, she still at sandwiches? Like, what's up with her? Just like in hindsight and sharing it with some of, my friends and family, I got like different opinions. One of the things, I think I told you all, one of the things that I'm working on is confrontation. Not always like negative confrontation. Confrontation can be good as well, but just speaking up when things don't sit right with me. So I was kind of in that mode, like, oh my gosh, should I say something? Because, I'm working on speaking up. But then one of my friends also said, like, it's probably best that you didn't say anything because you just never know. Even if I had said something that was professional, that person could have still taken it and ran with it and like left a bad review or something like that. Because I would have just said something like, please, like if I was in my right mind, I would just been like, please don't refer to us in that way. And she's sitting there getting her makeup done by the staff. Okay. Like you sitting there getting beat down, okay, by one of the staff members, but you using that kind of tone. It was just weird to me. But I just probably would have said something like, excuse me, please don't refer to us that way. Like we don't take kindly or lightly to that. And since we just the staff, go do your makeup in the bathroom on your own to see how that works out. I wouldn't have said all that, but it's just like in hindsight, I kind of felt like, dang, I should have said something, but then also I'm like, dang, I'm glad that I didn't. So I just want to know, like, have you all ever experienced something similar? How did you handle it? How did you not handle it? Or like, what would you have done in that situation? I'm really curious to know, like, what you would have done. But I think I handled it the right way. I think that wasn't really my place. I'm not sure because it's never happened to me before. Like in my whole 9 years of doing makeup, I've never had someone kind of like offend me in that, I've never had someone offend me in that way. I did have that. I did a story time before about the lady that I did her makeup and she wiped it off literally in front of my face. Like that was very offensive because it was not bad makeup. Y'all know I don't do bad makeup. That was offensive, but I've never had somebody like offend me in that way. And I wasn't like in my feelings, like feeling like bad. It was just like, who's she talking to? Who's she talking about? The staff? The staff where? Do she know who I am? Like in my head, I'm like, this girl doesn't even know me for real. Like get it together. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. That was something that happened recently. And I'm like, I need to give them a story time. I would really like to know, how would you have handled that situation? Okay. Has something like this ever happened to you? Or like, what's another story of a time when a client or someone may have offended you while you were, doing your craft as a makeup artist, a hairstylist, photographer, model, what have you? I would love to know, your story of, being offended and how you handled it or how you chose to handle it, whether you said something or not. I really want to know. But that is my story time, y'all. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Of course, super duper fast episode. One thing that I'm really excited about that is coming up, and you're going to hear it here first on the Friends and Beauty podcast. I just celebrated 100 episodes of the Friends and Beauty podcast, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit out of the box, and do a celebration for my 111th episode. So that's actually going down on April 15th here in the DMV area. So make sure you stay tuned to my page, Tayana Robinson, and the Friends and Beauty page to know all of the details and when tickets are released, because I would absolutely love to have you in the building. I already have one guest confirmed for the live podcast, and that is Tayana Robinson, okay? Makeup Mogul University creator. And just an all-around boss and one of my mentors as well. So, and one of my friends in beauty. Like, me and Tayana go, like, way, way back to the beginning of us both doing makeup and having, like, little one-on-one time with each other. Like, she was bomb at eyeshadow, I remember. I was like, girl, can you show me how to do eyeshadow? She's like, yeah, if you show me how to do that skin. So, we used to have, like, little, like, play dates and everything like that. So, I'm super excited to have her as one of the guests for my live podcast so we can catch up and talk about all of the amazing things that she is doing with her business, and also waiting to confirm and secure some other amazing guests for you. But it's about to go down, okay? So definitely stay tuned so that you can know all about that when it's released. And then the last thing is I'm kicking off round 2 of the Keep It Real challenge on March 14th. Okay, so from March 14th to March 18th, I'm doing the Keep It Real challenge again, where I'll be showing you how to create a month of reels in 1 hour. Okay, the last challenge was amazing, and I'm just pumped up to do it again. All right, so if you want more information on that, the link is in my bio on Friends in Beauty and on my personal page, so you can accept the challenge, because one thing that I'm really excited about is the Keep It Real bonus, where you have a chance to win $100 for creating a reel. So you're going to take all of the gems and stuff that I'm giving you in the challenge and go off to create your own reels. I give you the criteria and, the qualifications inside of the challenge, and you can have a chance to win $100. So I'm excited about that, to give away some coins, because, who doesn't like money? I know I do. All right, so that was it for this episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast. I just had to get that out and share that with y'all, because I just thought that was some foolishness. So now that I got it off my chest, I could let it go and just continue with my life and my business. All right, so I look forward to connecting with you soon, and I will talk to you next week on another episode. Bye. Thanks for listening to the Friends in Beauty podcast. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Share this episode with at least one friend in beauty, and subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts so that other friends in beauty can find this show. Plus, we'd love to hear your feedback. Connect with us on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty, #Friends in Beauty to join the conversation, and join our Friends in Beauty Facebook community to stay connected. Talk to you soon.